Yeah, look, this guy talking about like bad nicknames, look, I live in his head. He knows that what I said last night was true. And that's why he spent most of his time last night after the debate reacting to the stuff I said and attacking me. What he should be doing is getting out on the debate stage and defending his record. And I was even encouraged last night to see that those 6 people who all raised their hands and said they support him if he was a convicted felon, even a couple of them last night started to criticize Donald Trump as well. So I think we're moving the debate in that direction, and he should be criticized.
So here is one of the moments for me that stood out. I firmly believe that Ukraine is somebody that we should back as Americans. We should not quit on another country. You went there, and you believe it, and I thought you said it brilliantly. Here it is.
This is the person who is murdering people in his own country, and now not having enough blood, he's now going to Ukraine to murder innocent civilians and kidnap 20,000 children. And let me tell you, if you think that's where it's going to stop, if we give him any of Ukraine, next will be Poland. Right. This is a guy who said, wait one sec, this is a guy in 1991 who said that was the darkest moment in world history when the Soviet Union fell. Listen, everybody, he wants to put the old band back together, and only America can stop it. And when I'm president, we will.
That's the argument that Joe Biden should be making. He won't do it. It takes you and people like Lindsey Graham to make it. It's pathetic.
It's awfully pathetic. And the reason why that there's not even more universal support among the American people is we have a pathetic president of the United States who will not make the case for Ukraine because he can't. Not because the facts aren't there, but because he is not mentally or physically up to making the case. Look, Brian, the last time we turned our back on a shooting war in Europe, we wound up having to go in later and sacrifice tens of billions of dollars, but more importantly, over 500,000 American lives. We need to arm the Ukrainians to degrade the Russian army. This is a fight with China and Russia and North Korea and Iran. And we need to send them all a message on this. And Ukraine wants to help us do that. We should help them to help us.
Hey, Governor, I think you know about half the Republican House does not agree with you about Ukraine aid. They just want to stop it, including some people on that stage last night. The one thing, the New York Times looked into this, and I've talked to other people, too. You say the former president only built 52 miles of wall. They said he built 458 miles of wall because it includes secondary barriers, and much of the replacement has really no comparison. It was actually rail ties and was replaced by 30-foot ballards. So he did improve and add on to the wall. Would you agree with that?
Look, Brian, he said he was going to build a wall across the entire border of the United States and Mexico, and that Mexico was going to pay for it. And when you go onto the website and look it up, it's 52 new miles of wall. That's what he built. Now, he improved some other parts, but it doesn't matter because in the end, not only didn't he do what he promised to do, we paid for all of it. His promises in 15 and 16 were a lie. He didn't accomplish it. He didn't get it done, nor did he change our immigration laws one bit so that they could be sustained in a Democratic presidency. All of them got reversed by Joe Biden. And he had a Republican majority his first 2 years in the House and the Senate to get it done. And he didn't get it done because he spent more time bickering with people like John McCain than he did actually getting something done.
But he did get it was really, I was down there. One was literally a split rail fence. So it had to be replaced. Is it true you will not be his running mate if he does get the nomination?
Yeah, no chance.
Okay. Governor, you had a great night last night. I also know, too, there's a couple of headlines that said you won the night, including the National Review says Christie's night. The Wall Street Journal headline, Christie offers persuasion as a tactic. So thanks so much.
Thank you, Brian, for having me. We'll see you back in New York soon.
Okay.